Right, so here we are. Stream is up and running. Yeah, me and you back in the box, John. It seems like it's been a while since we've done this. Ah, well, it's nice to know you miss me, mate. So, Watkins Glen. Let's get Hazaria's comment on lap timeage. What are you reckoning? Okay. I can handle that. And are we looking at Gromit? So of course you will notice there's been a bit of a retweak of people. So some of the guys that do normally race in Elite have come through. And we've also got a few more names. Oh, and Stiggs decided to take the wall as the early approach. Had he even got out of the pits then? That's it. Warm those tyres up, Schneidi. Well, I finally put me stuff on metric, so I'll have the correct engine temperatures. Well, that's the thing about us English, you know, we use metric and imperial, we're just bloody confused. Because we don't use kilometres an hour, we use miles, but a lot of the stuff we do is metres away. And we use Celsius and not Fahrenheit. We're just bloody confusing. Schneidi. Yeah, so I think I've missed way too much. I do miss this stuff. It's a shame that you've got other commitments sometimes. Right, I'm just going to do a mic check, John. If you just want to say something to me. I'm not getting you on the stream. Have you put your audio included, John? Or you tick your little button?
It's good now.
From the party?
Yeah, I just did it right now. It was off.
Ah, there we go. Thanks, Ops Ghost. I couldn't hear him either.
So what I was saying was Gromit, or I'm sorry, Bear Grylls switched his car from last week to this week, so we'll have to see how this point, if we're going to carry the points over or not. He was teamed up with Snidey last race with the Caddies. It did pretty good. I'm surprised he jumped ship.
Yeah, I think Caddy would do well here and all.
I think so too.
Bit of grunt going down. So, nobody set a competitive lap yet. Obviously, Stig set a 2:02, but we know that he took a lovely spill coming out of the pits. So, this is not going to be anywhere near competitive for him. So, there's somebody coming into the final sector. Nice line from Mascon, kept it well controlled. .145.3 from Gromit, so he's setting himself up early. Mascon didn't set a lap on that one. There's somebody else about to cross the line, and it's NKRT Rob, who's relatively new at a 146.0. Denz also threw in a 146.0, nice and close. Schneider 204. Detox I've been told to watch out for. Apparently he's a bit quick. Oh, Grills with the 143.0.
Grills switching the car up.
Bear Grylls.
Well, he made his one car switch for the season, so hopefully he's loving that.
He's stuck with that now no matter what happens. But Detox as well with a 43.1. Come and set the stall out early.
Or struggling with the new Xbox One X.
I love mine. If you're listening, Microsoft, I'll have another one for sponsorship. I'll talk about you all day long, I promise.
He struggled last week
too
with the new system. I think he's so used to the glitchiness of the old one.
Yeah, you do, don't you? You get used to the crap that you normally see. So, can anyone get near that 43.0? What do you reckon?
I think Gromit can do 42s. I'm pretty sure. 142s.
Well, as we know, this is only the qualifying, so anything can happen in that middle of that race, that's for sure. Where's 4? 4's coming into the final sector. He's got 2 corners left.
And this track's always good for one big crash, so you know that's coming.
Yeah.
With all the speed.
Especially around them first few corners. Well, the first corner's alright, it's the next 2 before you hit the chicane. Well, bus stop. 4's thrown in a 2:03, so it's not competitive. We know he's quicker than that. Mascong's still to set a lap. Stig's coming around the final corner. This should be his first proper lap. Now he's got a bit of speed in the tyres. Goes to a 45. Yeah, look, 10 seconds up on his previous. But he's still got 22 litres of fuel in the car. Detox, can we see an improvement from the 43.1?
I think that's an out for him. Yeah. So just so everybody's listening,
yeah,
I'm working on the points right now. The points should be up by tonight. There was a lot of catching up to do. I think 4 rounds I had to catch up. So.
And I have to make the honest declaration that I couldn't do it. So I've given it over to Azaria.
It's just painstaking. It's not hard. It just takes a long time.
Oh, that's a cut.
I think once the spreadsheet's set up and ready to go, it'll be easy moving forward. But
yeah, everyone's fairly close apart from Schneidy and 4. I'd expect 4 to get a lot quicker than the 2:03, and again with Schneidy as well, I'd expect him to be a lot quicker than the 2:03. We know 4's dealing with some system issues. So here he comes now around the last corner. Will this be an improvement? Yeah, it looks like he's had some front end damage at some point. That could have been why he was... There we go. It's 146. And the same with Mass. Mass has thrown in a 43.9, so they're all in the 40s.
Stig's just putting in laps right now with that Lambo.
Yeah, it's what he does. That's why he's got 19 litres left. He's probably got himself enough fuel to stay out the whole time unless he has an error.
There it is, 42.4.
42.4 from Detox. That's not bad at all.
No, he's...
Let's see if Bear Grylls can fight back on that one. This is a great track though. It's got a bit of everything. Smooth. Gotta be honest, my preferred layout is without the bus stop, because then you do get to see a bit of high speed, you've got the corners.
Yeah, I don't think they race like that anymore.
A bit wide there. Nah, well they don't. I watch a bit of NASCAR, you know, like Inner Redneck comes out, and even that when they run the bus stop.
Yeah. I think
they
had
cut
some
it
bad.
like hell.
They used to have some bad wrecks at the end of that straight. That's why.
Yeah.
A
You
few
notice with
deaths,
NASCAR
maybe.
that like, the drive line is very different. Same with a lot of series, though. You know, even IndyCar, you watch them. They're humping that curb, which you can't do that in this. So let's see what Stig can do as well. Can he do any improvements from the 45.7?
Nope. Not with that turn. He's in the pits.
And again, that's wise. Getting a couple of practice pit stops on the go. Because you don't want to be coming into the race thinking, shit, I'm now doing 90 mile an hour and I've got to go down to 37 or 60 Ks, I think.
No, that's not fun. That'll give you a drive-through penalty.
Yeah. Or, well, disqualified in the race.
Yeah.
Which, you don't want that either. So who we got out then? We've got Detox on a 42.4. It's the first one to hit the 42s. Grills on a 43.0. Schneidy on a 43.1. Mass 43.9. Gromit 43.9. So they're all fairly close.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
You know, qualifying doesn't really mean a lot once you get into the race.
I think Gromit's going to try to put something on right here.
Yeah, knowing Gromit, he would have gone back to the pits, made a few changes, and this will be him now.
Oh, this is an out. We'll watch his next one.
Had a swig of beer and loosened up his wheel a bit.
And a hot dog. He's all set.
Yeah, man. Four's, I was expecting 4 to be 10th place, to be honest. Mid-table for 4. We're expecting 10th. This is an outlap, 17 seconds down, so this is his flyer.
Competition's ramping up.
Yeah, which is good to see. It's good to see. To be fair, with him taking over this division, I think we'll see some improvements made. You know what? I mean, I know I used to take the mick out of this car constantly but I'm growing fond of it now. I think I've got problems.
Well, Bear
was almost
Grylls.
inch perfect there. Outlap for Bear. Stig's got a grid penalty. That must have been speeding in the pit lane. One place. It's unlucky there, Stigo.
Here comes Gromit, looking to put one in right here.
This is him winding up for his lap. Be a good thing to stick with him actually, unless he pulls into the pits just to check the fuel. He's just crossed the line now, and he had 42.7. So I do like a bit of a fuel run, just get a rough idea of where we are for the race. I think this is where we'll see any accidents on the first lap. Differentials in speed.
It's got high fuel.
Let's come through. Brake at the 150. Pull yourself in. Oh, that's going to be a slowdown. Although I don't know the drive line. I've actually never raced this track on this game.
Yeah, he's slowing down.
Yeah, it's a slowdown. It's back up to speed. So he's used a litre of fuel. And he's only a third of the way through, so it'll be between probably 3 and 3.5 litres, I'd reckon. Just come into sector 2, or sector 3 now.
Oh, where is it? Oh, here we go.
There
he went back in.
Stick with Bear. Bear's just crossed the line, hasn't he? Got 12 litres. he's going to have a slow down for that and all. Oh, he's not doing it though. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he slowed that right down. Ah, well. Yeah, he's even gone to warming up the tyres now. So, would you be running hards or softs in quali today?
Hards, for sure. This track's too fast for the softs.
You might get a couple of decent laps out of the softs, but you wouldn't be able to run more than 4 or 5 laps. Well, probably 3 laps.
Yeah.
Everyone's running wide on that final corner. So we might see a few penalties during the race. Yeah, Ops Ghost, I don't think you're the only one that hates that corner, mate. To be fair, you may have sent that message about 5 minutes ago. Where are they? Oh, they're 5th and 6th. Grummet's not having his own way now. Maybe it's not a Ferrari track though, you know.
He was struggling in practice a little bit. Just not, it's not his track.
You get that though?
Yeah. Every track can't be his, I guess.
No, and he's got a few, hasn't he? Let's be honest. we were racing around the ice circuit on Monday afternoon, and yeah, he even had that and all. Which, by the way, Mr. Hazario, I messaged you and you completely ignored me. I'm going to put that out there and all on recorded. Oh, okay. I'll let you off.
Let's see if you can.
So he's got low fuel load. Got 3 minutes left, so he's got time for 3 laps. Maybe 2 actually. See what his time is. No, didn't get one. Maybe this is an outlap. Oh, it was an outlap, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's coming around now. I can't tell if he's fast or not. With that Ferrari, it's so quiet.
No. Oh, it's Ops Ghost. It's a rallycross track. It's Simpala, I think it's called. But it's good. It's good fun. You have to use the ice tyres for it, because if you don't, you're not getting any traction at all. And it is a laugh. We couldn't ever do a serious race there. And you couldn't race there with damage on either. Because the best way to brake on that circuit is using the bloody wall. It's looking cleaner on this lap. So hopefully, you know, this could transpire into a fairly decent quali lap once he gets round again. Was slightly quicker, 43.6. Yeah, you can go sideways the whole point on that one, Ops Ghost, but I was doing sideways, then backwards, then wall. It wasn't going that well. Let's see what he does coming up to the first check. He's slightly up again. He seemed relatively slow coming out of there though. Let's it down to 4th.
I think the biggest mistake people make on this track is downshifting too much. You don't really need to go into lower gears. You're carrying so much speed.
Yeah, and all you got to do is knock your final drive up a bit and you'll have the acceleration in 3rd and 4th. Alright, it won't be the same, but you're not going to lose the speed braking. Ah, damn it, I forgot to see what bloody fuel he had on when he started the lap.
He's up 3/10 though.
Yeah, and Schneider's got a grid penalty as well, so he's already ahead of Schneider.
He's got to find a couple more tenths if he wants to beat up on Bear Grylls.
You know we can. So all you got to have is good. You know with this game easy. If you have one bad corner, you can lose 3 attempts without even thinking about it. And it looks like he'll even get time for another one. Oh, he lost a bit of time in that final. So this is his last lap. Qualifying complete. There's somebody coming down the pit straight now. That's their last lap. I think they've jumped into the pits though. They have. Have a look at the timers. Let's see what Schneider got. Was it 1 or 2 place? Right, it's another 1. That's not too bad.
Oh,
Slow it down, Schneider. Slow it down. That'll do, mate. You don't want another one. Bear Grylls is coming into Sector 3 now. I'm just going to have to leave for a moment. I've got a phone call from my son.
Good old Bear Grylls coming down the straight here. .142.4 is the time to beat for pole. Pretty fast time. It's a little loose there, keeps it together. The V10 is in the pits. See if Grama can answer.
Sorry, I'm back
Detox
now.
with the pole position.
Had to speak
Detox
to
with the pole position.
Yeah, Detox on pole. Bear, Gromit, Schneidy, Mascon, Wiz, Rob, Dens, 4 and Stig. I think we're interested. I think we're in for a good few laps on this one.
I think Thor's back there sandbagging.
Maybe. I think we're about to find out.
So I believe this is Detox's first race in the series. I'm not sure, but I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It's Bear's second, isn't it? I think it's NKRT Rob's first one as well. I don't know about Dens. Has Dens done it yet? Or Joe Dens? Can you throw
He raced last week, yes.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
There we go. So, we are a few seconds away from getting this bad boy started. Who are we starting with? We're going to start on the front row? Oh, that's a lovely shot on it. If only that stayed like that.
Bear Grylls.
Yep. Oh, I'm still convinced should be out in the woods drinking his own pee somewhere. And here we go. 2.
I feel like the Audi and Lambo
should be
pretty close up to start.
Go.
Same engines.
That Audi, I think the Audi will take them. Audi's just got such better traction. I think the Lambo's probably got better top end. Oh no, they stayed relatively the same. Lovely corner in there by Bear Grylls though, kept it around the outside. Managed to get the leap on Detox.
Playing games.
So what we got going on? We got Grylls ahead of Detox, Schneidy, Gromit, Wiz, Mass, Dens, Stig, Rob, and 4. So it looks like everyone's still going. There's 5 seconds separating, so it doesn't look like any accidents have happened on that first few laps, first few corners, which is always a good thing. You got the whole sport Ferraris.
Could have ourselves a nice race here. It's shaping up well. The Hoyle Foxes, yeah.
It's fast. I bet they feel weird not being 1 and 2, don't they?
It's got to be odd for them.
Which is good. It is good that we've got different people out.
Look at that. Nice line right there.
It's all looking good. I love it. Nice clean first lap. I'm going to jinx it now. They'll all crash at the last corner. Oh, Bear looks on it. He's got 66 litres, so he's got enough fuel to get him through the 22 laps.
He's got a lot of competition behind him, though.
Yeah. One error.
Grills made a couple of mistakes last week, too, so I don't know if that's an issue or that he was driving the Cadillac last week, but he made a couple fatal errors. I think he still came in fourth.
It could purely just be down to the car. You know, you can't like every car you drive. I hate all of these. So what we got? Nobody's really close enough to make a difference with each other at the moment. Mass and Wiz are relatively close. There we go. Chasing him down in the McLaren. So it'll be interesting to see the lap times coming across the line this time. It's 0.4 between the leaders. Rob's decided to take an early pit, but he's coming out now.
Might not be the worst move with that close pack like that.
No, and do you know what? Some of the elite guys will do the same, and it will serve them well throughout the season. Big Tox just can't get close enough to Grills at the moment, but we're lap 2. There's plenty of time to go. Looks like Gromit's going to have a go at Schneidi coming through here.
Did Gromit have damage already?
No, no.
I thought I saw something.
Both running a little bit wide there. Gromit with a 43.7 on that last lap. He was actually the fastest man on track, so Gromit's found a bit of that pace. Of course, if you are currently watching the stream, you know, say hello. We'll talk back to you most of the time. Gromit's inching closer to the back of that caddy.
Got a nice draft going right here. This track, you can really pull on somebody from drafting on this track.
So from the second you get out of that first corner, you're full throttle for a good little while on that track.
He's going to be able to lose him.
No.
He's cutting all the wind for him. Gromit just
that's
chilling.
for sure. I think Gromit's going to have him soon.
I don't know, it's tough. I mean, I think the only reason he's really on him like this is because of the draft, so we'll see if he's really that much faster, if he can get the pass.
Yeah, it looks as though as well Mass is getting slightly closer to Wiz behind them as well. We've got a couple of little battles going on right now. I don't think they're as close as Gromit though. Stigger's having a go at Dents.
Thor's struggling.
Yeah, I'm surprised. The 47-second on that last lap.
Maybe he's got a game plan we don't know about.
So Bear Grylls is getting slightly faster as well. And last time round he was easily the quickest man. Well, I say easily, a tenth quicker than Detox. Detox currently 1.8 behind.
Oh, he got by Snidey.
Gromit got the move done, but we missed it. It's always the way, isn't it?
Yep.
So, Matt and Wiz 4 tenths between them. Stig seems to be chasing down Dens. 4 is not having a good time at all. I think Rob behind him is pulling in 46 sixes, so unfortunately for Rob it's not going to be good enough to... It's not going to be good enough to catch up to the leaders once they start pitting, because they're in the 42s. 43s even, 44s.
It's a nice battle right here.
Yeah, they've been doing it since lap 1.
I'm not going to slow down right there.
So he's still the fastest man on
This is the race to watch right here. Gromit coming up on Detox could be it. Could be the race to watch.
Pro Stig's in the pits, Dens is in the pits. Stig got ahead of Dens. But by the looks of it, they had an accident somewhere because 4 got ahead of both of them before the pit stop. So it looks like they made contact. Be interested to see how long they're in the pits for. No, Dens is moving, Stig's moving, so maybe not contact. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's gonna be interesting coming out of the pits. Stig's already spun it once coming out of the pits on his quali. Let's see, he's going to get the run, that's for sure. He's going to slip into that slipstream. Oh, he's trying for the overtake early. Stig's wise enough and got the inside line for the chicane, for the bus stop, but then you want to get to the point where you have to...
Gromit got him.
Oh, Gromit got ahead of Detox. Stig's still ahead of Dens. Gromit got it done. But, you know, Detox ain't going to let him go.
He may not have a choice.
No, I think this is one of them tracks where it could be easier to follow a car than it can be to be followed.
You're right about that.
Because you can use their braking lines, you can use basically everything they're doing to your advantage, and it's not a hard track to brake on. It's not a hard, you know, the only real difficult corner you've got is the bus stop, and that's purely because you want to keep the momentum going for the whole one. Mass has got a penalty. I imagine that was from cutting the track, so my guess would be a 1 second penalty at the moment. Yeah, and again, it's a very easy track to do that on.
Yeah, I'll probably rack up a couple seconds.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. The reality is, you're always going to do it. So, they're still 2.8 behind Grills. Grills is still the fastest man on track.
Detox says the chase is on still, but I
think Gromit just pulled about a tenth or so out. Gromit was a full 1.5 seconds quicker on that last lap, so I think the pressure...
This could be to Snidey's benefit right here.
Yeah, it always will be.
Behind him.
If you've got people in front of you fighting, you know you're in a good place. Looks like Stig and Dens are still separated by half a second. I think these could be doing it for another 16 laps, that's for sure. Detox has thrown himself into the pits. That just gives Gromit... We know Gromit, he loves some free air. If he gets any sort of space between him and anyone else, I wouldn't be surprised if he turns into the fastest man on the track.
He's already been for a few laps, 143s.
Yeah, he's got a 42.2 on that last lap. He was quickest man on that last lap as well. Be interesting to see where Stig had that come out compared to Detox. I think Detox is going to be well ahead of him by the looks of things. Detox is just coming out and they're coming around the final corner. It's a shame. There's probably about a good 15 seconds between them. Oh, I was wrong, it's 13.
These two still battling.
So, I'm looking at 4's lap times as well. 4 is not enjoying this track.
No, he's not.
It's another 47-second lap. Oh, Mascon could be getting close enough to do something about Wizard. Nope, still tucks in behind. Looks like Rob, unfortunately, is about to be lapped. I say about. Detox, we know it's going to be a slow lap.
Well, Mascon has the fastest McLaren on the track today so far. Let's can get it together.
And compared to 4, it's quite a lot faster too. You know, Detox only 5 seconds behind 4 and he's pitted. Which surprises me. 4's normally relatively competitive.
Yeah, he is.
Again, another 40-second lap, 47 seconds. How's Bear doing? Bear's still 1.9 in front of Gromit. Gromit was 8 tenths quicker on that last lap.
Chomping away though. Last time I looked, it was 3-second difference.
Ah, that's what Gromit does. We know that. Gromit gets any space. I wouldn't want to be in a time trial against him, that's for sure. If he goes to that happy place inside of his mind. You know, a bit like Happy Gilmore.
Grills. That's a hilarious name, by the way.
So who we got? We've got fight-wise.
Coming up on lap traffic right here.
Yeah. Again, Denz and Stig are half a second apart. They've been half a second apart since probably the start of the bloody race. And apart from that, just watching Mascon's drop behind a little bit. Schneider's quite happy in third place, just lapping away merrily. 44.8 on that last lap. Gromit was another 7 tenths quicker on that last lap as well. As I say, we've seen Gromit do it enough times to know what's coming.
Yeah, Snidey's been solid, man. He's podium the last 3 races.
Got Tam Hamill on the Big Tam, who's also watching in as well. He races with FPR. Come and have a go, Tam. There's a couple of spaces in this GT3 league on a Wednesday evening. Got the Dung Beetle in as well.
Good old Bear Grylls coming up on Rob. We'll see if Rob does the right thing.
Yeah, I think he will. He's just started out with us. I think this is... I don't think he's raced many leagues before, so I'd imagine he's probably here for the experience. Yep, just got out of the way. Well done, Rob. Can't say fairer than that. Slowed it right down. Got out of the way. Well done, fella. You are right there, Dung Beetle. The FPR groupies are in. You know, it's nice to see Gromit out in second, 1.9 behind Bear Grylls. Was Bear Grylls running wide again? He's going to get a penalty soon.
Ooh, it's close.
yeah, just quicker on that lap. The gap doesn't seem to be decreasing though. Seems to be 1.9 again.
So there we go. Hoyle, Fox, Ferrari into the top 4.
Yeah. So, anyone want to know what's going on? This is a GT3 league for NKRT sim racing. So basically, we race GT3 cars. There's a 20-minute qualifying and roughly a 40-minute race. We have an elite division and a challenge division. This is the challenge division with 10 racers tonight. That's basically it. If you're more interested in more, I will post the Discord server in the chat. Come and say hello. If I can end up working bloody Discord properly.
Bear Grylls pulling away a little bit. Went from 1.9 to 2.1.
Oh, so yeah, has gained a bit more time on Gromit. The Discord is in the chat. So, you know, have a click free, join the server. We've moved from an old server, so we're currently rebuilding membership, rebuilding the races. We do the GT3s on a Wednesday night, we do touring cars on a Sunday night. So you'll also hear me commentating on the FPR's DTM League on a Monday night. So it seems like all I do is chat about this stuff. Oh, Den's got a head of stick. Sorry while I was gassing away. Let's see what Dick Stick can do. Can he make a comeback on that?
A lot of good battles going on today.
Yeah, it's close racing again. Mass is still only a second behind Wiz. These two are close, and 4 is... He's not leaving them alone. I think 4's pitted as well, because his last lap was a 2:06. Detox is pitted again, because his last lap, I think his last lap was a 2:10. Schneider's been having a good race. He's just happily settled away in 3rd place. He's got 5 seconds one end, 5 seconds the other. Lapping in the 44s. He's doing alright tonight, is Schneider.
Not a lot of stress for Snidey today.
Nah, that's the way you want it sometimes.
Low stress race day.
So Gromit's got it back down to 1.6 seconds, so he's obviously on a flyer at the minute. You can see the gap's getting smaller now. They're not doing that bad at the moment, are they?
Yeah, this is going to be good. Ferrari's such a good car for the long distance races.
Yeah,
I feel like it doesn't wear the tires out. Like,
I think we're going to have to stop Gromit using the Ferrari next year. You know, we're coming into season 3. He used it in season 1. He's used it now in season 2. I think we're going to have to make him swap. We'll put him in a Janetta.
Probably still win.
Yeah, probably. Although, oh, he's 1.1 seconds behind now. Gromit's on a fire. Again, this is Gromit. This is why he places so highly in this league. He gets in that lovely little groove of his.
These two have been going at it the whole race also.
Yeah.
Mass Kong and
Mass won't leave Wizard alone, that's for sure. Just having a look down the list. Oh, Den's 4's got ahead of Stick, and he's right behind Den's. So maybe 4's woken up.
4's picking up the pace now.
Yeah. Maybe he's woken up a little bit. And so what was his last lap for 4? 46.1. He was in the 47s for the first part of the race. got to wonder whether he had the wrong tyres on. He started on softs and they were just ruined.
Has he pit yet?
Yeah, he has, yeah. He pitted about 2 laps ago. Yeah, Big Tam, I do agree, it's nice racing. I'm not going to read all that boring stuff about Novas and Land Rover clutches. I'll leave that all to you lot in there. So again, Gromit's chasing him down. Yeah, I think he did, Gary. I think he... I think Detox must have made a mistake. He's pitted twice now. And he's now in 9th place, so I'm assuming he had an error somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to get Gromit to pick another car, because Gary said he's using the Ferrari in FPR's races as well, so...
That's alright.
We're going to have to make him use a different car. So when you watch this, Gromit...
Up to Elite Division, then he can use that all day if he wants.
Yeah. I'd say, for me, it's a shame we lost AMR Fan. That is a shame, because you two in the Beamers were doing alright.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
Well, AMR Fan was leading the championship. But work schedules have to come before project cars, that's for sure. So, Gromit is, yeah, another 2 tenths quicker. And you know Gromit will pit probably with a lap and a half, with 2 laps or 1 lap to go.
Yeah.
He loves that late splash.
Yeah, I think if Grills pit right now, he wouldn't pit. He'd go right by him.
Yeah. So, you've still got Stig and Denz. Blooming hell. There must have been a mistake from Stig and Den somewhere along the line. Both did 1 minute 50s on that last lap.
Yeah.
And Fours gained 5 seconds on them.
Maybe they were banging doors.
Yeah, maybe.
Spun out or something. No, they probably didn't spin out. Not that far off.
No, and there's no, his car still looks clean. See if there's any damage on Detox's car, maybe explain why he had to pit twice. His car looks alright. Again, unless he put the wrong tyres on, or unless he didn't put enough fuel in.
Yeah, I didn't check his fuel when they started.
Mass is also
checking
pitted.
it. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, Gromit is right behind him now. If he can get the braking done into the first corner, he's got a lovely run down those next 3 corners. So how close can he be? Oh, he's somebody's just coming out of the pits as well. That's Denz. So I think Stig and Denz must have had contact. Denz has pitted for a second time. Oh, Gromit is right up the gearbox of Bear Grylls now. Keeps it clean and keeps it smooth.
He could go for the pass on the straightaway here.
Yeah. No, it looks like he lost a bit of momentum. I think he got too close and had to check slightly. But he is less than a 10th and a half away. He's not going to get it done under braking here. I think he made an error. He got too close. You get too close in the corners, you know you may have to check. He had a slowdown, didn't he? He's lost half a second. But
I think he does.
He spent... No, there's no penalty there. He spent 12 laps, well, was it 8 laps, trying to get behind someone. The second you get behind him, you slip up slightly.
You lose that downforce.
Yeah.
He'll be back on him, though. Everyone else is pretty spread out at the moment.
I was actually just looking at the same thing. Although, if you look at Schneider, he's remaining in contact with these guys. He's 15 laps in, he's only losing half a second a lap. And these guys have been on it. So I've got to say, if I had a driver of the day at the moment, if Gromit passes Grills for the win, it's going to have to be Gromit. But apart from that, Schneider's got to be up there. Oh, Gromit's pitting earlier than normal. I'm not used to that from Gromit. Unless he did make contact with the rear end and got a bit of front end damage.
Be it. Let's see how long it takes him here. It's just an in and out.
It looks clean.
Doesn't need fuel.
And he's got the hards on, so he won't need to change them. No, I think he had a little bit of damage. That was a slightly delayed pit stop, not massively. Yeah, Gary, I think he might. This is round. Bloody hell, what round is it? 6?
This is 6, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, this is round 6. There's another 5 to go. I think he might be trying for the undercut, Gary. I think you might be right there, mate. I think he might be trying to be clever. How many laps? There was 22 laps to start with. There is 6 laps left.
This is round 7. This will be
round 7, sorry. And there was 12, weren't there? So there's 5 rounds after this.
There's 15 actually.
How many was that?
It's 15 rounds.
Oh, 15 rounds. Bloody hell. There's more than I thought. 15 rounds, not 12. What do I know about?
You're thinking about new age boxing, not the old 1920s.
Probably, yeah. I'm
15.
I'm probably still thinking about bloody Lonsbury rules.
Bear Grylls in the pits.
Yeah. We know Gromit is 22 seconds behind. Schneider's in the pits. God, they're just partying the season.
Hopefully Bear Grylls set his pit stop right.
Oh, Bear Grylls, has he got softs on? Did he have softs on? Yes.
He does.
Bloody hell, that's brave, bruh. That's brave. Where's Gromit? I think
he's gonna get him.
No, I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be on top of each other.
Oh, it's gonna be good because Wizard's out front. He's got a pit.
See, I think Gromit had a bit of damage. He lost 2 seconds. I think Wizards as well. He's doing the right thing. Wizards using his brain. Don't pit when you ain't got to. You know you're going to lose 3 or 4 places by pitting. I think the front 3 are going to be Grills, Gromit and Schneider. In what order? I'm not sure about the front 2.
Grills gained a little time on that pit stop there.
Yes, I mean he lost 2 seconds, did Gromit. That's why I'm thinking he must. When he come into that corner with Grills, did he make contact? Did he have a little bit of a front end damage? It wouldn't have been a lot. But Grills is brave on the soft tyres, that's for sure. I thought they'd have fell apart by now.
Yeah, really. Unless they're not softs, but I think they're...
They were definitely yellow in the pits. As Wizards pitting.
Oh yeah, they're going to be long gone. Snidey.
Yeah, I think Schneider will get him. See, Rob's back in the 146s now. I've got to say though, fair play to Rob. He's a lap down, but he ain't leaving. Oh, Mass could get Wiz. Wiz was slightly ahead of Mass. Oh no, he'll just stay ahead. Be about 1.5 to 2 seconds gap. I'll go 2.2. Gromit is back down to 1.6 behind Grills. We've got 4 laps.
He's got to get something done.
Gromit chase.
4 laps.
Again, he can do it. I'm starting to think we should turn time progression on slightly quicker.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that is I hadn't touched a button in a while. My screen went slightly dark and it looked really cool. I think we should do that with the weather and all. So, 1.7 seconds, 3.5 laps. Sorry, 4 laps best of. Can he? I think yeah.
Yeah, he's on pace right now to keep the lead.
Gromit was 2 tenths quicker on that lap. So that's not enough. That seems to be our only fight at the moment. 4 has what can only be described as a miraculous second half of this race. Sort of reminds me of racing without my glasses on and then remembering I wear glasses. Because let's be honest, the first half of his race he looked like he was coming nowhere.
Horrible, yeah. I don't know what he was doing.
No, he's found his way up to 6th place. He's lapping, you know, Detox is quicker than him at the moment. 2 seconds on that lap. He's lapping consistent. Oh, it's 1.4 now. We're in for a cracking last 2 laps on this one because he's going to be close enough to make something happen.
He's going to start pushing it too right here.
Or does he take the championship position knowing he's out in front? Just think, you know what, 2nd place is all right.
Yeah, but if
he qualified 4th or 5th. Can't remember which one.
If Bear Grylls took first every race and Gromit took 2nd, he'd probably still beat him. Just because he's got so many points already.
Gromit's best lap of his race so far. He's down to 1.2 behind. God, he's like a machine.
You can't make mistakes when he's behind you, that's for sure.
Nah.
And Grylls hasn't, surprisingly.
No, he hasn't. I say his car looks showroom fresh. Just sometimes when you've got somebody behind you on that mission, there's not a lot you can do about it. Oh, Bear Grylls is starting to set quick laps too. That's his best first sector. Gromit's still 1.1 behind, so we know Gromit's... We know he can come for him. But if Bear Grylls sets best sector, fastest sector, he won't touch him. I think they're coming up to lap Dens.
Detox coming up on Thor.
Wow. 43.5 on that last lap by Detox.
I'd like to know what his issue was earlier. Something he must have spun out when we weren't watching.
And I think he must have done it twice. He pitted twice.
He's got a cracked windshield, so...
It's easily the fastest man on the track last time round. Oh, that's a good view. Windshield. Can he get it done under braking? Oh, he roughhoused that one. That was one of them. I'm coming through and there's nothing you can do about it. If he did that to me in the bar, I think I'd hit him. Again, you know, Mascong and Wiz, it's almost as if they're related. They've been like this for 20 laps.
Yeah, they have.
Mascong unfortunately just can't get past him. He's under 1 second now. Oh, a bit wide there from Grills. Kick a bit of dirt.
He was trimming the grass right there.
Takes it down to 9/10 of a second. With 1.5 laps to go. Oh, it looks like Detox is...
these guys.
Yeah, I think we can't. Yeah, we can't move from this. That last lap, Grills was slightly faster, but then he kicked up the dirt on this lap. So my money is on at least half a second quicker for Gromit. So we've currently got 2 laps left, Voodoo, and this fight is going to go the whole 2 laps. Let's say there is another race after this. It won't be me and Hazaria in the commentary box though. Hazaria will be in the race. I'll be hopefully eating my dinner.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to catch him. Gromit is struggling to get under that 1 second mark.
Yeah. I do you know what? He did it earlier as well. I don't think his car likes the whole... I don't think his car likes being behind somebody. He's now dropped off a lot in the last little part of this lap.
I guess it's Bear Grylls' race to lose.
So, Voodoo, we think Detox has spun twice. He's pitted twice. Because he's easily one of the fastest people on the track once he gets going. But we think he's had 2 accidents. We saw one of them. Didn't see a second one, but he's definitely pitted twice.
What I think happened is he pit early, and then I think he had an accident after that, so he had to pit again.
No, you're right. Gromit ain't going to get it done. Unless there's a mistake from Grills in the last few corners. As we say, we're entering the last 4 corners. Been a cracking race to watch.
A good race for Grills there.
Yeah.
But just know you're stuck with the Audi now, Grills.
Yeah. No
but I don't think that'll be a problem.
The black 33 Audi. That's what you'll be in now, mate. And I'm hoping to be available for this race every week. So I don't think I can do the other race anymore.
It's a great race by Grills there.
Yeah, that was my question, Big Tam. Is he just done 22 laps on soft tyres? Grills. I think he must have done.
I think it's possible.
Schneidy with a very quality 3rd place there. No dramas, no troubles. Wiz is a few seconds back. Wiz is coming across the line. Right, hit it now.
Good run by Wizard too. Good team
it was. He managed to get a gap from Mass in the end. And Mass
They'll be leading the
together for a
Constructors division.
Oh yeah. Detox. Again, we just don't know what happened to him. I'd be interested to hear his thoughts after the race.
Fast though. He's definitely a fast guy.
Yeah, he is. 43.5 on that last lap. That was a 44.0.
I believe he gets the point for
it looks like AMR Voodoo could be joining next week. That'd be good to see, Voodoo. Nice to see you in, mate.
Oh, stick!
Oh, stick! I think Denz has realised that his race is done, so he's showing off for the crowd. As we see a bump from behind. What was it? Yeah, Detox got the best lap. The point. 43.3. I think it's clear to say Detox.
We got that point for pole position and the point for fastest lap. So we picked up 2 extra points. It's good.